Yeah, that's no description at all. That's like...
That's like any character.
Yeah, that's 90% of JoJo characters.
Chick, I don't know, anybody. No, but yeah, I guess that's Yasuo, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so... Xbox.
To be honest, I'm tempted to go buy that Soft and Steel action figure, or Soft and Wet action figure.
Doing the whittle. I would
What?
buy a King Crimson figurine.
Oh, it exists.
I'm buying it. There's no stopping me now.
How does like legit? I'm pretty sure King Crimson works. That you do the action, you just don't remember doing it.
Yes and no is how that works. It does, but it doesn't at the same time.
Because like I posted the explanation that I found on the internet.
Yeah. But except that person, you don't trust Reddit for those things, like, cause like in school I purposely went and took a bunch of fucking like classes on physics and shit, cause physics is fun, you know.
I'm taking physics.
Yeah, but it's not hard to explain. So like you go right, and you eat an apple, and then so the apple's in your stomach. But due to King Crimson, let's say when he's erasing time, he enters a period of stop time that's not actually stop time. So
Right.
he activates the stop time, or the quote-unquote stop time. And, so from that point on, he can see everything that has happened within that 10 seconds of whatever. So, because that's the maximum amount of time that he can delete. Or
It
just
has
mess
no
with.
effect after 10 seconds.
Yeah, it has no effect after 10 seconds.
But
So-
it happened. It just has no effect.
So say he's standing next to you, right? And you eat an apple, and he says that was my apple. Fuck you, that was my apple. You know, he goes ahead, and he says, like, oh hey look, that was my apple, and now I'm going to look at the point in which you ate the apple. That you still have the memories of eating the apple. You still realize that the apple's in your stomach. It was there. There's no reason for there to not be an apple, right? He deleted the point in which the apple entered your stomach, so the apple is
Well,
not there.
He can only delete the point where he activates his power, right?
Yeah.
Just activate.
So he activates it after you swallow the apple, right? Or you're done eating the apple.
Yeah.
You know, so you never ate that apple in the first place, but you still have all the memories and all of the thoughts and feelings of the actions where you ate the apple. Is just not there. So, yeah, it's a bit confusing, except...
It's a mindfuck. That's
Yeah.
a mindfuck.
But I mean, when you really think about it, it's pretty simple, because it's just like, the apple...
Yeah, you're video editing, basically.
Yeah, you're just video editing, and it's the same with, like, lag in a video game, you know, the game lags, and the apple just clips, it's just gone, it was just deleted from the game.
Now I wonder what would happen if Dio was to use a time stop during King Crimson. Now that'd be fun.
They would negate each other, and so time would just not stop, because Diavola would just delete the time stop, so it is...
I thought a time stop could only stop another time stop.
I mean, technically, Diavolo's time erase, or King Crimson erasing time is a time stop, it's just
I guess you're right.
an edited, beefed-up time stop.
Right.
Yeah, so it's pretty neato. It's neato to run through.
Yeah, it is. Although I still think that the best stand is Sex Pistols.
Sex Pistols is pretty neat. I don't know. I personally, from my favorite stand, like, pretty biased against just Valentine, because he's a neat character. And
I know, D4C is pretty cool.
Yeah, D4C is pretty
But
cool.
I'm staying with, what's his name? Killer Queen.
Killer Queen is really nice. And on the topic earlier of Ultimate Cars, so I can at least make some of this video able to be in general and everything, and not have to be all like, there's only manga discussion.
Yeah.
There's only manga discussion.
Well, Ultimate Cars is the immortal human, so you can't kill him.
Yeah, you already couldn't kill him, and then, right, So he
has every
goes.
stand in the universe. So it's just
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah,
he's
it's
basically
over.
gone.
Which is the other problem of bringing him into any other universe, because you could be like, oh, well, I don't know, Marvel Universe person can
He's just a
rewrite.
hero.
Yeah, like this person can rewrite reality for, say, I don't know, like the Flash has full control over time or whatever, because he can move fast.
Technically, Cars could rewrite reality if you wanted to.
Yeah, because all it takes is like him just wanting to.
He's legit God.
Yeah, he's pretty much just God. It's like,
Which
oh.
is why the only way he could be killed was by putting him in space, like Joseph did.
And the only reason that he actually like got a quote unquote frozen in space, or yeah, he didn't die, he got frozen. Is
Yeah.
because Cars, the man with an IQ of 400 was a dumbass and surrounded himself in air jets. He wouldn't have frozen over had he not done that.
No, but he would just be floating in space
Yeah,
for all eternity. So it's either suffer or freeze.
but I mean, he would still have some directional control of where he's going. He could launch himself, I don't know, at a planet or something. It's not like the impact would kill him or even hurt him. And then he could just launch himself back to Earth.
Yeah.
He
I
would
love
go.
how Cars is smart, but at the same time he makes air jets in space.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
It's
And-
like smart, but all you made him a little bit dumb.
His period, I think it might have just been because he's really mad at that point at just Joseph.
Yeah.
And then, Joseph was
Joseph
fucking
was
with him.
Joseph was all like, "Oh, I planned this the entire time," and then Cars is like, "God damn it!" and just
Yeah,
wanted to kill
damn it.
Joseph.
And Joseph was like, yep, that was complete and total bullshit, but it'll drive Cars mad. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like, I didn't plan this out. This was raw luck.
And then you see Joseph, 50 years later.
So that's always the interesting thing, is like, was Joseph disappointed about Dio's powers? I mean, Joseph didn't seem too scared fighting Dio.
Whatever happened to Dio's Hermit Purple power? That thing. Whatever happened to that?
I don't think he needed it too much. He, learned where they were, and then was just like, I don't need this shit.
Question is, how did he even get it?
Jonathan's body. Because it's the Hermit Purple, which is, the stand that
Jonathan's
represents
body's,
Hamon.
Zawardo.
Yeah, so Dio is the world, and,
Jonathan is Hermit Purple.
Jonathan's Hermit Purple, but I'm sorry, it was called The Passion, as people call it.
I thought Jonathan and Dio's were direct counters to each other, so I would think that Dio would get Star Platinum, because they're direct counters to each other.
Sorry, did I take a 3-star pole nerf with me in this mission? I did. Well, okay.
Takes a 3-star into him for points.
It was a 3-star pole nerf that was level 56.
I love how I did one mine single on the regular mine banner, and I pull into that mine, and I'm like, fuck yeah, more points.
Woohoo, I got a jackpot. Amazing, those jackpots. Jackpot.
My town is number 201, and it's one more point, and we get into the jackpot.
The jackpot. Yeah, my town, because I got this, the Dire, right? And, during a whole, I don't know if you were there for that, but, the whole reroll race thing. Because for some reason...
I was there when, House, I don't know what his name is now, but the other guy and the other guy were racing for that account that was actually really nice.
I dropped a vanilla, it was Vanilla Ice, Akira, Josuke, and Dio.
Oh, that was you that dropped that?
Yeah, I dropped that and I was like, lol, if you guys can get me Dire and one other 5-star, then you can just have this account. And
Dire? Is Dire that good?
I don't know, he's really good, and he just shreds, vampires into oblivion. I mean, obviously...
I mean, there was, that panda, the dude with the panda picture that was giving away free Dios, basically. Just have to ask.
Well, he kept rolling, the Dio Brando.
No, the other Dio, the God Dio.
Oh.
God.
Well, I mean, he's not so much a god now that Dire's in the spotlight, because yeah.
Dio's always number one.
Dyer counters Dio really hard. Really hard. But,
Right.
every other character that's not every other character that's not a vampire or pillarman, right? Dyer's just sort of like, okay, he does damage. He has, like, vanilla ice tier damage without the defense ignore, so he's not, I wouldn't rank him, like, SS tier on the list. He'd probably be, like, low S, high A.
I'd say Avdol makes it the SS tier though, but that's just biased.
That might be because Avdol's Avdol. I mean, he has quite a bit of stuns, so that's really nice, and he has good damage.
I mean, every time you get off a combo, you're basically getting off damage over time.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that.
And the only reason why Dyer counters Dio so hard is because Dio's a red and a vampire, so that's 30% extra, like 30% extra damage I'm doing to Dio. And then
I think they actually did that on purpose so that there wouldn't be as many, Dios that were just towering over PvP.
yeah, they had to do something, and if they can't nerf the statue, then they'll just put in another statue to counter him. So if you go into PvP like they're planning,
it'd be a new Jonathan, but Dyer it
yeah,
is.
like why Dyer? So it's either gonna end up with Dyer just shredding literally every Dio he comes across, or it's gonna be a part 1.
The thing is, Dyer got shredded by Dio in the anime.
This is, an old foe arises as Dio sits there in terror. he must once more
became stronger than Dio.
Dyer over heaven.
Heaven's door, Dyer. Oh god.
Dyer over heaven, like Knives of Heaven. You can just rewrite reality with a single Thundercross split attack.
Exactly.
So ass to type out all the time, though, is just Thundercross split attack, because there's no abbreviation for it, so it's just like, if I make one, nobody's gonna understand what it is.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh look, I have to type out the whole word of Thundercross split attack, and it's just like, oh, okay. I just realized this is not even that far in the event, and they dropped Dyer. They did this because I was talking a long while back with one of my friends, and I was talking about like, oh, they're gonna drop Dyer in Diamond Records, and he's gonna have like 1 health and an infinite amount of attack, and like 2 defense, so he dies in like 1 hit no matter what. But if he hits you, it's just over. And
that's anime accurate.
Yeah, that would be pretty. I mean, the man has like 2 minutes of screen time. Literally, like, I'm not kidding. I went through and measured, and he has a whole 2 minutes of screen time.
That other guy that was like supposed to be the strongest Hamon user around or something.
Tom Petty, yeah. He was like the strongest Hamon user in existence at that point, and he was like, lol, I'm just not gonna help with Dio. And then he was like, he was alive during part 2 as well, and then he just didn't help. He did nothing. I was like, oh, okay.
He was in part 2?
Yeah, he was in part 2.
Jesus Christ.
Or Speedwagon mentions him being alive in part 2. As well as you see him at the airport with Straizo.
Dude's like, I'm the strongest Hamon user around, but I'm not gonna
yeah, I'm not gonna help at all. He didn't even die to Straizo. He didn't even go with them into the cave when
No, he was just like, fuck off, lol.
Yeah, he was like, I'm old. I'm not doing shit. He could have like one-shot Cars, AC/DC, and Wamu with probably like a single Hamon punch, and they just didn't do anything.
I think him and Lisa were on the same level. Lisa.
Lisa was pretty strong, but Tom Petty, as far as we know, was a natural-born Hamon user, and he was like, I don't know, 600.
Hey, didn't Tom Petty train Will Zeppeli?
Yeah, he trained Zeppeli, Dyer, and like every other Hamon user before them.
Pretty sure he trained Lisa as well.
No, Straizo trained Lisa.
Oh yeah, because she's his daughter.
After Irina adopted Lisa, when they got her on the boat, they gave her to Straizo. They gave her to Straizo, so when she married George, it wouldn't be incest. Araki thought of that. I mean, I wouldn't be incest anyways. It just, because
Araki thought of it all.
Or Araki thinks he's God. I swear, He's got
Rocky thought of it all except for that one part where Josuke goes back in time. He didn't think of that.
No, he didn't at all whatsoever.
He was just like, let's have some dude go back in time or whatever, and let's not explain.
Is dude, he go back. That is all.
Josuke was supposed to go back, but he did.
We gotta go back.
Some dude that looks like Josuke showed up and helped himself. It's weird.
Josuke goes, bites the dust paradox. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Killer Queen is like my favorite stand, just because it's a reference to Queen, and just because it's so cool.
Tusk Act 4 is pretty cool as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Tusk Act 1 looks useless.
It does.
Because it's
Very
just
much
a
so.
tiny little thing.
It's like, oh, this is a useless little creature, and then Tusk Act 4 is like, that's terrifying. This useless, cute little creature is just like, he evolves, and it's like, oh, scary.
Your cute little creature evolves into this terrifying motherfucker.
Yeah.
But, Party is probably my favorite JoJo part, just because it doesn't have a stand user of the week. You know, how every other JoJo part is like a stand user that shows up every chapter, and it's like, oh god, this.
Yeah.
Party apparently doesn't have that. You know, it's an occasional stand user fight.
Real question is, right, in the, when you're doing a statue pull, right, and, Koichi's there, where does he go when it zooms in on Josuke and Koichi? Because he just, like, pops out of existence. He just, like, Josuke and Okuyasu sit there, and then it zooms in, and then he's just gone. And why is he even there? Like, he doesn't increase chances or anything. Just no use.
Stand and was like, fuck off.
And why is the other question is, why is Josuke just picking up random trash off the like tinfoil and just throwing it up in the air?
Because Josuke is Josuke.
That is true. He's probably hoping it turns into like, I don't know, the silver bar or some shit. Unimaginable standards. Can't blame him though.
Just Josuke. What can I say?
Yeah.
Other than he might have autism.
I
Actually, that's more Jotaro probably.
Everyone in JoJo's. I don't. People always bring up the thing like, I think Jotaro is autistic and has Asperger's because he's an edgy teen. Leave him alone, okay? He's going through a phase. He's going through it's not a phase, mom phase. It's like.
Well, technically, in part 4, he's like 40, and he's still edgy.
He's not as edgy though. The man wore like a coat with dolphins and shit on it, so he can't be that edgy.
He's still wearing his school uniform from when he was 17.
He's wearing the same style. You can wear a trench coat. I just think he's lazy, cause
But he's pretty badass. JoJo's pretty badass.
The 2 seconds that he actually ever does anything. So the Kira beat down.
When you're watching the fight with Dark Blue Moon and you're like, holy shit, Jotaro, you're just a badass. Because Jotaro was like...
Yeah, and then he says some dumb shit like, I was thinking, you peed in the water and that would be gross. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like, oh, you ruined it.
Jotaro, you had a badass moment, you killed it. He's really...
I don't know. Yeah,
he's just bad. He's bad at one-liners, which led to the line of, Josuke, quick, say something cool.
Most characters are bad at one-liners, though. And then there's Joseph, the oh my god! Or the holy shit.
Jonathan didn't really, deliver one-liners. He just sat there and was like, oh.
No, Jonathan was just the guy who just wanted to kill Dio for no reason.
He had a lot of reason for wanting to kill Dio.
Yeah, you're right. He had a shit ton of reasons.
Dio killed his dog, he killed his dad, he sexually assaulted his girlfriend, he pretty much fucked up his life.
Dio's just a psychopath.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's more of Dio having a god complex.
Maybe his dad, I don't know, his dad was I don't know, he loved his dad to some degree or something, and he hated the Joestars for no reason.
He hated his father because, Dio hated his father because, Fucking what was his name?
He abused him.
Yeah,
Other than that,
he abused him. It was his fault for... Dio believed that it was his father's fault for his mother dying. And Dio was like, I loved my mother, but then she died, and, fuck you.
pretty sure his father killed his mother.
Maybe. I think she
about
died in childbirth, is what it stated, but...
That's a
I
lot
could be wrong.
darker. Okay.
No, she didn't, because she was there, when they were robbing the Joestars.
They didn't rob. They found the dad Joestar just lying there.
Yeah, and he's like, he's dead, the bloke is dead, and it's like...
Yeah, it's just dead.
Dio's man was like, no, he's not, listen.
But then why did Dio hate the Joestars? That's my question.
I think it was more just like competition between Jonathan, like, oh, you fucking suck. And Jonathan was like, well, I do.
He shows up at the he shows up at the Joestar's house and he instantly kills his dog for no reason.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like dogs. He doesn't like
And he
dogs.
steals his girlfriend also for no reason. So like, stop.
Stop, Dio. And Dio said
Stop.
no.
JoJo's gonna beat the shit out of everyone.
Can we get an abridged version of JoJo's as every part, and Dio only speaks via Re? It'd be beautiful. I'm missing a whole 1 AP. Do you know how big of a problem this is?
Dio only speaks memes.
Yeah, he only speaks in meme.
That'd be fun.
It'd be beautiful.
But yeah, Dio's just a psychopath in my opinion.
JoJo's, but every punch it gets faster.
He'd be sitting there for a couple of hours.
You know
If
it.
they go into the manga, he'd be sitting there for longer.
I mean, if it's all of the anime, it'd probably only take like 2 minutes, because, if it's every punch it gets faster.
To be honest, every episode there's at least like 100 punches thrown.
Yeah, at minimum, 100 punches.
And with Star Platinum, it's like a lot more.
So it'd be relatively slow, sorta, kinda, getting to part 3, and then you get to part 3, and then it's over in like 2 seconds.
Exactly.
You could probably just, like, cut part 3 out, and 4 mostly. Like, most of part 4.
Most of it, yes. Can't cut out the ambulance scene, though. That's not allowed.
That's never allowed.
Oh no, the ambulance killed me.
I like how Josuke has, like, a piece of wood through his leg at that moment, and the doctor's like, are you one of the injured? And he says, no.
No.
Yeah, you have, like, a piece of wood jammed fully through your leg, like, it's coming out the other side there, and he's like, no, I'm not one of the injured.
I'm definitely not one of the injured.
Yeah,
Why don't you go help someone else?
yeah, go help someone else, I'm not one of the injured. He's like,
Whatever actually happened to that wood?
I don't know, it just sorta disappeared from his leg, I guess.
JoJo logic.
Okiasu. He erased it. The wood was Mikitaka the whole time.
No, he would erase his entire leg, though.
Yeah.
I bet you there's gonna be a future JoJo manga where it's just Josuke's kid or Jolene's kid or somebody's kid. I bet one of them had a kid.
Oh, Joboro did.
I'd probably bet you Josuke had a kid at some point.
We know for a fact that Jotaro had a child. That's
Her
guaranteed.
name's Jolene,
Yep.
who starts off her arc in a jail.
Yep. She got caught masturbating. That was the whole first arc. That
She's
was
female Jotaro. She's female Jotaro. That's all I have to say.
she's female Jotaro, but
Without the badass.
no. Still with the full badass, but she has her other problems. As in being addicted to sex for some reason, but I don't know. Hiraki, you write your characters how you want to.
18 and she's like big into sex.
No, I think she's 18 actually.
Oh, really? Huh.
Is she? Hold on, let me look that up. What is?
Secretly, Jolene Kujo's like 5.
She's a bad case of age 19. Yeah.
Huh.
Just like a father. Edgy.
Yeah,
And Punch Ghost.
She's the president of the United States, so can't get more edgy than that.
This is the president of the United States.
I didn't know the president of the United States was evil until, no one could tell he was evil until Jolene killed him. I mean, sorry, that's,
Janny.
what am I talking about?
Janny
That's
killed
still
him.
Run.
Yeah. And the president wasn't even evil. He had better intentions than fucking Johnny. Like, he wants to make the entire world great again. He wants to make America the greatest.
He did take hostage a 14-year-old.
Yeah, but he did do the whole rape thing. But then besides that, he's a good guy. I mean,
he also hired a bunch of assassins to get rid of Johnny and Gyro.
I mean, Johnny murdered a small child.
Johnny has crippling depression.
Johnny's a terrorist.
Johnny's just, I don't know what he is. He's a cripple.
He's a cripple.
And he still manages to horse ride.
That's
inspiration.
He's a really mean cripple.
But he can still horse ride.
Yeah, he can still ride horses, I guess. He's a genius jockey, so, he can do what he does to do what he does. He's Janny.
Yeah.
We all know the best JoJo's always Polnareff.
Yeah, I'd say the best JoJo is Josuke of Part 8.
Nah, it's Polnareff.
You fucking what, mate?
Yeah, Polnareff best JoJo. You got a problem?
Actually, Polnareff not bad as a JoJo. I mean, he's a cripple in Part 5.
He's a crapple.
He's a cripple in Part 5, but...
The Holy Crypt does a crapple.
He doesn't have a problem with fighting Diavolo, or Diavolo.
Diavolo.
King Crimson. I'm not even...
King Crimson. He's Watermelon Man 2.0.
Well, I just realized that Epitaph is an album of King Crimson. So...
It is an album and a song.
I know, Iraqi's really smart with his musical references here.
Yes. King Crimson is the only band to ever have 21 different members. Do you know that? There's only one member that has ever stayed the same in the band, and that is the lead guitarist.
Yeah. Wow. That's a surprise.
He's like 87.
Still waiting for that ABBA reference, though.
The what?
Still waiting for the ABBA reference.
The ABBA?
Yeah, you know that, were they Swedish or something?
Oh,
I don't remember.
Usually...
It was like a band from the 70s.
It's usually old music, so,
Yeah, they're actually really good. Their voices are superb. I mean, you probably heard at least one of their songs. Just don't know their names at all. I think one of their most popular songs is Dancing Queen.
This is Dancing Queen. You're a dancing queen. You can do it. You got the moves.
But holy shit, Araki is smart with JoJo.
Exactly. Somebody pinged me.
Who was the ping? Who did the ping?
Never mind. It was not me that they pinged. It was an entire server.
Somebody pulled that Josuke mind.
Joe Broke. Oh, look, we got snow in here.
It's a good mind for the event.
It is, I guess. I don't know.
I'm using it.
Yeah.
I get about 10k points each time.
I don't got Josuke on me. I got Dire, I got Calculating. That's about it.
No, I'm talking about the event mind. The one with Josuke on the picture with his badass look or whatever.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know about it, though. Oh, look, we get more people. Woohoo!
There's a fucking earwig trying to eat me.
Don't have earwigs eat you. They're easy. Just kill it. Stomp on it.
Just kill it with fire.
Yeah, but there's like 3 of them.
Are you outnumbered by earwigs? You're like I don't know, a tall person, and they're like 2 inches long. At max. At max. You kill him.
It must be an enemy stand.
Snow was being attacked by the enemy stand that just summons an infinite amount of earwigs.
Part 2 be like, is that a stand?
It's Tower of Grey, but now
Yeah.
it's Tower of, like, I don't know, different shade of grey.
Tower of Cenopod.
Part 3 legit be like, is that a stand?
Is that a stand? Is it? This is like a normal brick sitting on the ground.
I mean, it's a fair assumption, because, I mean, we got a boat, we got a fucking dog as stand user.
The brick turns out to be a stand. Its ability is it can kill anything and anyone that it touches, just so long as they touch it themselves. They have to like bend down and pick up the brick.
That sounds like the abilities of Killer Queen.
No.
What?
Sort of.
I mean, what are you talking about? This is, the brick just has like
Totally original
a
idea.
it has a post-it note attached to it that just says "Pick me up, please."
Is that Killer Queen's fourth bomb? Killer
Yeah.
Queen Requiem.
Okay, Killer Queen's fourth bomb. Bite the brick.
The most underwhelming stand has to be that one mirror.
Oh,
It's just a mirror.
wait, what's this?
The sun.
The sun. It was a portable sun, but it affects the user.
I
It
saw
was
an
useless.
exclamation mark on news, and I was like, oh, I threw them on my alt account.
News. New
It's
box.
just a mirror.
JK,
Just a mirror.
we're Bamco.
Someone just text me. Why did someone just text me at 12:47?
Amazing.
Because they
12.
want to text you nigga you up, it's real nigga hours.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Jam.
Oh look, it's cars with a stone mask on.
Cars with the stone mask. Don't fire.
I
me,
have
lady.
spent at least 40 diamonds on this stupid, for whatever, the mind gacha for the Dio skills.
So have I.
Do you
Spent
have
about 50.
video?
I have spent all of my
I
event
have
coins.
normal Dio.
All of
Then
my
spend
coins in the event so
away.
far.
Wait, what is this? Is that time stop Jotaro?
Time
Well,
stop, Jotaro.
Where?
Time
Go to the
stop
mind,
part 4,
Kasha.
Jotaro.
I have to get back into Diamond Records.
Hold on, I have something very
I
important
don't
to say.
see any announcement. There's a new mind gacha, and it has Jotaro with a time stop, I think.
Does that mean we're getting that 5-star fortune that we're all waiting for?
Oh shit, bricks.
I get the future. I swear to you, I like GT
What is this?
Yeah, me too.
I get the future.
Okay then, buddy, chill.
I will pay $50. $50 for all the diamond coins.
Oh yeah, it is 4-star Jotaro.
My name is Kira Yoshikage. Age 33. I am single. I live alone.
Or are these events?
Kira Yoshikage.
Stop that.
My name is Star Platinum, the world.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're getting that 4-star Jotaro, 5-star Jotaro eventually.
Star Platinum, the world.
Do you mind?
I'm sorry. The voice. It's too much.
That's exactly why I asked him, does he mind shutting the fuck up for like 2 seconds?
No, it's time to hit Okuyasu with that Thunder Crossbow attack.
But Okuyasu touches you with his right hand, you disappear. Specifically his right hand.
Yes. But you
He touches you
see,
with his left, nothing happens. Just he touches you with his left, and more of you appear.
in one hand he has the power to create, in the other he has the power to destroy.
Exactly.
See, that's the thing is, Okuyasu just used his, he spammed his rapid fire, to his weird thing, where he does the 3 swipes, and Dyer just moved through his stand and, clipped inside of the hand and hit him.
That's because you can't kill a stand without a stand, and since he doesn't have a stand,
That
you
was the
can't kill
most
him.
beautiful
Well,
animation.
alright, well, I'm spending 18 diamond coins on my main account. I need to get this
Amazing.
time stop. I want this time stop.
Stop.
You actually get the 5-star. You might want to wait.
It's so hard to speak like that.
Well, I'm gonna get multis from the event because of
Yeah,
I'm gonna get like one multi. But
I'm supposed to
because
get
my
2
town-
if I'm in the
Gotta get
top
all
200.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
my
all
town
two
is number
multis.
201, and I'm really hoping they go up.
I'm in the 199, I think.
Yeah, I'm in Oingo Boingo.
Oh,
Doing
oh.
something.
Oh, never mind. We're both in the same one.
Oh wait, are we both in Oingo Boingo?
Yeah.
My town is like 853, but by the time I'm done whaling, we're probably gonna be further up. And I have a feeling that deal that's at the top in my town is just he's holding back.
I have a feeling like we're gonna get past that. Wait, where are we right now?
I'll go check.
I'm gonna
I'm
hit
the
at least
Wamu that
500.
keeps running around.
Oh, I'm in the town?
I'm
Wamu.
going to be in a second.
Wamu. I had Wamu. Well, I gave that count away.
Might as well go chill in the town. I want to actually see this.
Well, first I want to go and check what rank we're at.
I've just been unlocking my Abdul's tree. I'm the Abdul, by the way.
Oh,
The Jotaro Kujo dude with the
Muhammad
violence
Abdul.
when he dies.
oh.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the dude
Dude,
that smokes when he dies, Mayo.
I feel like
legit.
We're 203 right now.
Yeah, we're dropping. We dropped by 2.
I'll try hard. I'll use all my 18 sandwiches that I have left.
What's up with HGD? Is he using all his sandwiches?
I don't know.
That's how I know Dyer's unstoppable. I just saw him hit the boss of the stage through a wall. He just, yeah, I have it recorded too, so when I upload the goddamn video, you'll see me just punch a random person through a wall. And it was-
Clips through a wall.
Yeah, I clipped through a wall. My hand just like extended.
I want to see it
You will.
fast. Wamu at insane speeds.
Wamu versus Abdul. Real footage.
Yes.
So I need to record.
God, I wish I had a fucking Wamu skill.
I need
I
to
wish I had an Abdul skill.
record Wamu
Or
here.
you can pull Abdul's skill in the normal thing. Can't you?
Yeah, you can pull Wamu skills as well, right?
Yeah. Let me go check.
They're rares.
Alright. I have 2 instances of Diamond Records open at the same time.
3 instances.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yes, I Am has a 0.1%, basically.
Yes, I am.
I don't.
Muhammad
Everything is just a
Abdul.
0.1%
Yeah, because
for a skill.
welcome to Diamond Records. They want your diamonds that bad.
Yeah.
They want your money. Your money.
I'm gonna go try to get the Jotaro time stop, and if I do, I'm screaming. Not really.
How
But
Bandai Namco makes one game with good rates, and then they make this JoJo game.
Pretty much. They say, hey,
alright, please.
every Gacha
No,
game has good
Rohan.
rates.
The rates
I will
and the
fuck
JoJo.
you, Rohan. If you give me.
Most games have
Please.
decent rates, and then they make JoJo. And
That's
it's just like, oh, you
rude.
shafted us. Thank you very much.
First one is
Thanks, Pico.
Kakyoin Rero. Nice.
Kakyoin, do you mean MILF Hunter?
Yeah.
My brother has a Kakyoin as his lead, and he has the account name as MILF Hunter. It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, Kakyoin is pretty good. I should change my account name to Yes I Am.
I mean, you could
That'd
too,
be
because
nice.
that's only
Instead
6
of
characters.
I'm not.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
Oh,
we can
my
hear you
box is full.
slightly.
Woo!
I'm gonna run the event a couple more times because I've got, you know,
Muhammad
two more stamina.
Yeah.
Muhammad Abdul. I have a problem. I need the blue earrings. The weird blue rocky things.
I need
People call them earrings in here. But they're just rocks.
I need the mega
The rocks
bracelets.
with the strings, those aren't the earrings.
I need the mega bracelets.
No.
The rocks with the strings, I don't know what they are. They're like shards, I think.
People call them berries.
Oh,
Yes.
berries.
Rocky berries.
Oh, that's
Rocky
right. Somebody
berry.
came in here calling them berries, and we were like, "What the fuck's a berry?"
They're the Rokakaka.
I just call them earrings.
What's my bird doing?
I went straight to my
What are you
like,
doing?
sell some things, and I was like, wait, what am I doing?
What is the bird doing?
And
I mean, on the plus side, even if I don't get time stop skill, I'm still getting more percentages for the event.
Okay.
That way we can carry Angle Blanket.
yeah, those event mines are pretty good actually. They were like the difference between me meeting the quota and me not meeting the quota this event.
The Emoji Movie, but every time it's cringy, I want to die.
The emoji
The whole
movie
thing.
took July 28th.
Is it really coming out in 4 days?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Oh yeah, this one dude on YouTube actually got invited to the world premiere, even though he's been shit posting about it for the past year.
Yeah, since it was like announced.
Sony's retarded, so they're just like, we enjoy watching your videos, and we sent you a bunch of merch.
See, even they know it's shit.
Fidget spinners.
Not even Crazy Diamond can fix people's shit taste and everything.
Please.
Fuck
No.
you, Rohan.
Rohan.
He gave me
Not
another
even
fucking
that.
Kakyoin cherry. Stop.
You know what, goddammit? It's because most of this video I'm gonna have to put it in manga discussion. What? Yeah, we can hear you.
Come on. Give me time
Not even
stop.
the hand.
Or give me
emoji
death.
movie.
Okay, or just, you know.
Well, yeah, they invited the biggest shit poster to the movie premiere and sent him a bunch of fidget spinners.
That's Sony's way of just saying, fuck you.
I don't think Sony understood, but maybe they were shit posting back.
Oh, well, there we go.
Please give me time stop.
That's
Oh,
just
he's
Sony's way.
smiling.
That's just Sony's way of saying, fuck you, please never say that again about us.
Yeah.
We're great at making movies.
At least it's not CNN. At least they didn't, like, dox him.
Wow.
Clearly evidenced by the Amazing Spider-Man 2, how good we are at making movies.
At least it wasn't CNN. CNN would have, like, doxed him. I'll find out.
True.
CNN looked at that kid and was like, I'll find where you live. I'll find your name.
I didn't tell you. I'll find where you live.
Can you use your normal voice, please?
No.
Did you guys hear Jake Paul faked his own arrest?
Rip.
What?
He needs to die.
Jake Paul bought a bunch of fake officers and just faked his own arrest. And then he was just like, see, YouTube, you can take things out of proportion and lie. Don't
And, wink,
don't believe
wink,
the
wink.
media shows you.
Wow, he's one to talk about lying and taking things out of proportion. It's just a
like,
prank,
don't
bro.
believe what the media shows you. I'm like, dude, you're fucking kill yourself.
Oh, they also added a new quest. They got rid of the thing.
What they get rid of?
The Unity and the Solitary Challenge thing.
The daily?
Oh, the 99 level one? Yeah, because it's Monday. Switch up.
Mandy.
No, what is it now? Like,
It's blue. It's got Jonathan and
Jonathan. Now what they gotta do is they gotta...
what do you get out of doing this?
Yeah.
Sandwiches, gems.
One gem, one sandwich.
Hey, it's easy to kill these guys.
When are they going to,
Allow for people.
when are they gonna
But you have to
change
be level
from Battle
99 to
Tendency?
actually succeed.
No, you don't have to be level 99. No, I've never
No, you
died
don't.
or
No, no.
Later.
killed people.
This just says level 99, but it's just like, you don't have to be level 99. It's just easy
I ran
now.
through all of the battle tendency thing with a level 20, like the 4 missions with a level 25 star pet shop on one of my accounts.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's like they're easy missions. They're not hard. They're nowhere
But
near
it says
difficult.
level 99 because Bandai Namco was...
Bandai Namco, but it's only the only part that I had difficulty with was Jonathan, but because you know, Pet Shop was a green, I just sat back and said, oh, nice piece. Yeah.
Just because of the fact that Jonathan's Unity.
No, it wasn't even because Jonathan was Unity. It's because he was a blue. He's a blue in the
I thought that okay.
in the battle
I thought
tendency
you were
things.
talking about Unity Jonathan last week.
No, in the battle. When are they gonna change that from battle tendency? By the way, can we get a part 2? Go part 2.
Wamu is destroying Wamu.
Wham!
Should I do it? Well,
Do
I
it.
love how Bandai Namco just decided to name a bunch of. I mean, how Rocky decided to name a bunch of characters after bands. But when Toonami released the dub in America, they renamed all the characters.
Yeah.
You know, to
Well,
avoid
censorship.
copyright shit.
Censorship is weird in Japan. There's like no censorship, but they have censorship even important in Japan.
Like they had to change the names from Wham to Whamu.
Do you know that?
They didn't change cars, surprisingly
Yeah.
enough.
Well, no, but did you know that?
What?
No, Japan censors porn. No. Japan has really weird censorship laws.
You mean uncensored hentai exists?
Like I don't know, but I was reading through just like laws for other places, so if I ever go there, I know like what not to break. And in the media section with Japan, right? Apparently they censor a lot.
I mean,
It's really
they
weird.
censored Jotaro smoking.
They did.
Yeah, by throwing like a black shadow across his face.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure they showed that pretty clearly in the sub version.
Yeah, they did in the sub version because in America it's not. They don't have to.
Right. But when, what was it, Boingo or Oingo, puts 5 of them in, they censor that.
Yeah, they didn't censor that because it's not underage smoking.
They
So
didn't censor the baby did.
no, they didn't either because it's JoJo's and they're weird.
It's like 8 pixels.
It's still the baby did.
You're not gonna see it unless you're looking for it, you goddamn pedophile. You're pedophile.
Actually, don't have to look for it. You'll still see it.
Hey, can my attack button actually work for a second there, and not just go with like I run up to an enemy and then just go and attack? Okay. So that was a really nice animation that I just got there of Dyer fucking up a Thunder Crossbow attack and just sitting there in air, not even on top of anyone, and just firing a beam of concentrated hormone forward.
When Bandai Namco can't make a properly made game, so it's just all glitches.
Yeah, this is all glow.
It's worse than Day 1 Overwatch.
Day 1 Overwatch is pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
It was. Like, I remember I saw a picture of someone's play of the game animation with Hanzo, and then there's just Genji riding one of the rockets in the corner.
Yeah.
It's just like, Genji, get the fuck out.
There's
You're not supposed to be here.
I mean, now the animations run pretty smoothly unless, you're doing dumb shit. Like I usually do.
Well, unless you're doing something to get the bad animations.
Yeah. Or you're
You're
like
doing something on
purposely breaking the
purpose.
game. Which I do that a lot. You just purposely try to break the game. Because why not?
Game.
It is. It's time to gather my rewards.
There we go. I got the diamond.
Free! What was that? That's a whole 4 diamond coins that I have. It's time to go do a pull and watch me get. Ow, I'm gonna go do another single scene pull and attempt to get Dyer's skill. I'm gonna fail horribly and not get it. Watch. And it'll be recorded in 1080p HD glory. And I don't know.
Don't you mean 360p?
No! Wait! It's guaranteed gold! I didn't get the box I wanted. It's a whole horse box. It's for whole horse. It's a whole horse skill. It's a running away box. I wanna die.
Oh, it's a whole horse.
It's a whole horse box.
I mean, whole horse.
I'm gonna keep going for this, Mind Gasha, though, because, I mean, Okuyasu skill, Jotaro time stop, Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, hell fucking yeah, who doesn't want a time stop?
My overpowered 4-star Stroheim. Because I'm never gonna get that 5-star.
Most people have 5-star Stroheim, and you're just there with 4-star Stroheim.
No, I just have my 4-star Stroheim. I can't do anything else. He's just there.
Goes to show that you don't need a 5-star to be good at this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
What the what does this even do? What does this buy? Doesn't it just, like, reduce damage given to and taken by Joestars? The event box?
Maybe.
That's all it does, okay. Rip. It's ass. I'm not fighting a JoJo. Man. It's
Hey,
ass.
Emoji 3 days. Who's gonna go see the premiere like 3 different times?
I'm not.
Because I know I am.
I'll kill myself before I see that movie.
I'm gonna go see it 3 times. Just to meme it.
I'd rather kill myself than commit
I'm
suicide.
just kidding. That movie sucks.
It does. It sucks all the
I
ass.
hate that I even know the names of the characters.
Could this technically be considered a fucking, like, recorded podcast?
But this.
Yeah, I've been sitting here recording, like, the entire conversation.
Well, you're still farming.
I'm still farming.
Still farming away.
Still farming away. I'm recording even my weird shit where I go through with... I'll probably edit that bit out, but...
Keep going.
I had 13 when I started. No, I've actually...
Chapter 5 only.
Dyer's pretty quick, but I've just been running the daily. As
Yeah,
I know.
chapter 5.
I don't know.
Or chapter 9.
I don't know.
Because those are both the dailies. They switch every day.
Yeah. I should level boost Stroheim and just run through Stroheim.
I should just drop dead.
You know, maybe you should. God damn it. You're ruining the fun. Look at you. Goddamn stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. I need the memeiest 3-star possible. I need to get all the 3-star Koichis. Yeah. Can I replace my 5-star Kakyoin with a 3-star Kakyoin and then make my 3-star Kakyoin like plus 90? And get him to level 99?
That's a 5-star calculator.
5-star Kakyoin.
That's a waste of a good stunner.
That's not a waste of anything. What are you talking about?
5-star calculator. The 3rd best card in the game, in my opinion.
I have 5-star Kakyoin.
I am calculating.
That makes people
I want
upset.
the MILFs. Going for it.
Why am I using all these level up trophies on a 4-star Stroheim?
Why are you?
I should not do that.
Don't.
Okie dokie. I'll use it on my 3-star Kakyoin.
Look here, 3-star tech.
3-star Kakyoin. He's Kakyoin.
Keck. Of Keck.
It is time for me to murder the small family across the street.
It's Wednesday, my dude.